Black again. Give thanks for life and the mighty life giver. Give thanks for health and strength. Beautiful rising with the priest. It's a beautiful morning. Give thanks for the sunrise and beautiful day. Just set for you. Yeah, the man say 6 day labor, 7 day rest. So we there upon Sunday, the first day of the week. Yeah, we use our hands, our hearts, our minds, to toil and to create, to bring blessings, even, for the week strong, every day, just one thing at a time, one day at a time. Sweet niggas, Jah, Rastafari, give thanks for Selassie, King Emmanuel, Marcus, our power, Holy Trinity. Yeah, we out in the garden today, I can show you all what we got up today. Alright, family, we got some sweet pepper here. That's right, family. They're hiding, and the bushel. There you go, under the leaf. There we go. Yeah, that's our sweet peppers. Actually, a few on this tree, just hiding. It's a little one there. And all of that, still young. We got some we call them sugar apple trees. Yeah, I'm actually growing this for a neighbor. I have a couple of sugar apple trees I'm growing to catch for them. Then if you look very carefully, there goes our little tomato trees. Yay! We got a lot of tomatoes. Yeah, we got a lot of tomato trees coming. Always a little small tomato trees. About 2 weeks time they're gonna be ready. Okay, over here we got a line of trees here. They're just peppers. Yeah, this here is a habanero pepper, goat pepper. And over here is a sweet pepper tree, and a little pepper on it. It's coming. It's just one of my oriental plants. I don't remember the name of it. It's another sweet pepper tree. The sweet pepper is kind of getting a little yellowish in color. So it's kind of almost fulling out. Over here we got a habanero pepper tree again. This one has more habaneros on it than the other ones. Yes, let me look down in here. Yes, it's a nice, beautiful habanero. The flavor to the pot is just excellent. Yeah, what is some nice stew fish without habanero peppers? Okay, again, we got another habanero. And we got another habanero tree. Then we have some beans. We're growing little beans too. Just mostly for the fun of it. Okay, let me see if I can find any beans for you guys. They're small and young. They're still coming. So you can see the little beans right here. Yes. Yeah, so that's this is pretty much the front of the yard garden, I call it. Over here again on the other side, it's the same thing. Small peppers, and more habanero pepper, and over here we got some tomato trees coming. One of the bigger tomato trees is also it's either sweet pepper or habanero. I don't remember. This was a bell pepper tree. It was about let me back up a bit so you can see. It was about this tall, but my neighbor, my sister's little puppy, it snapped the tree and broke it and tore it apart. But the tree fortunately was able to spring from the broken limb. So we do give thanks for the coming in. We can walk over to this little bushy area. Yes, this is a fanto leaf, I think. I'm not sure. I'm having a little problem with white flies, so I gotta probably put some baking soda solution together. But yeah, that's it's a tobacco tree. Then we got tomatoes coming. Got some nice tomatoes. They're on the way. This here we call this wild callaloo. Yeah, that's what we call it, wild callaloo. You actually cook with it. You cut the heads off it, and you cook with the leaves and Also the stalk. I'm thinking it's family to amaranth, but I could be wrong. It's time to be corrected. Yeah, right here's a beautiful tomato tree. This is just another beautiful tomato tree. Again, this is one of the sugar apple trees. I'm just growing them round and around. And set the neighbors out with some help. The hurricanes damage a lot of our fruit trees and stuff, so a lot of us had to start over. This is a prime example. This is a lime tree, a key lime tree. I bought it and it was actually standing up straight, and then the hurricane, you can see, the hurricane just blew it to the side. I didn't want it too much to pull it forward because one side of the root is already damaged. So if I pull it back, to a steady position, it might destroy further the root system. So I just supported it a bit, and I'm gonna allow it to kind of spring, from this side. You see the tree is trying to balance itself, naturally, But out here in the west, it's just pure hurricane. So I just do it because I love the farm. But that's why I won't move back to Africa. Hurricanes and storms and them stuff could really root us up. Yeah. This is my beautiful coconut tree. I'm in love with this girl. Yeah, she's shooting up another stalk. She's just been busy. She got some coconuts on it. She's been struggling a bit because I wasn't here to really watch over her so much. But she's doing fine. Yeah, seeing all the hurricanes we've been through and all the stress, climatic change and all that stuff. Yeah, the big hornets. See if I can get close to these hornets. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad for the coconuts, but ah! Hey, you guys, you gotta run sometimes. Yeah, nature is unforgiving if you make the wrong move. Yeah, this is one of my oleander trees. I think that's the name of it. I'm so bad with names and memory. But it's the pink version. These are actually the white versions of the flowers. But they bloom at separate times. Sometimes you're able to get them to bear at the same time. At certain times of the year, you'll see the white and the blue at the same time. But okay, yeah, this is my basic, well pumping system. We use well water. It's an electric pump, and also it's a hand pump. Hand pump system. I just kind of separate the system like that. Open for the hand pump and then close for the electric pump. So yeah, I don't like city water because it's like treated with chlorine and God knows what they put in that water. I work at a water station before, so yeah, I wasn't pleased with the quality of water. I prefer my natural water. This is a younger coconut tree. Coconut trees are very, very interesting. They seem like they're not growing, and then all of a sudden they just spring out. This is the agave plant. It grows natural over here. We use them as orientals, but they get really big. These ones are really small. Also, I keep watch to my natural trees. This is a 5-finger. We call it 5-finger. Yeah, it's good to cleanse, the system, strengthen the blood, strengthen the system. So I do take care of, trees that even nature plant. And make sure give them a little strength. Show them I'm here. That's another big one there. It's another little coconut tree. Yeah, royal family. So yeah, it's just a basic farm life, little works and just to keep the place level. Across the street, I don't have any neighbors, so I take advantage of the land. Seems that way, Yeah, I set out some cassava, some cassava trees, It's just dread. The land here in Freeport, Grand Bahama is not really fertile at all. It's a mess. It's just basically rocks. In some areas you have very, very deep soil, but that's limited, very limited. Yeah, over here you see again, I'm just basically finding where there is some, some soil, to just make it happen. Yes, in very short order, we should have some cassava. Alright, I can walk with y'all to the bar, the forward of the yard. Yeah, I can walk to the forward of the yard. Some stuff we have. Over here is my little banana field I putting together. Yeah, I had lots of bananas. I had sugar bananas, I had plantains, I had Chiquita bananas. They were all over, in the park. But the hurricane came and just destroyed, a lot of it. This is like the remnant. That's a sugar banana. It's a Chiquita banana. It's some fever grass, just some fever grass. Again, as you can see, I just severe some bananas, out of the patch and bring them out, to the front of the yard, just to keep the life going. It's my little cucumber, Yes, I was able to, find a couple, banana trees and, like I say, just bring them back. But they're going to multiply and I'm going to be able to spread them out. But I don't know. I'm ready to go home to Africa now. So I'm tired of, sowing and, planting foods down the west and stuff. And, it's just, I don't want to say a waste of time, but, in its own sense, it's a waste of time because, the hurricanes just decimate everything. This is they call red plums or scarlet plums. The scarlet plum tree was damaged by the hurricane. You can see again. My avocado tree. I've had one or two. That has just been totally destroyed. This one made it through the hurricane. If I get a little closer, yeah, we can find. You can see the original tree. That was damaged. And destroyed. And then from the side of that tree, the avocado came again. So we do give thanks, for that. Yes, I have some bit more weeding to do, okay? So no more complaining, people. I see the bushes too. Yeah, so this area I gotta weed out, I gotta clean out. This is my cherry tree. Yeah, it's a very nice cherry tree, very sweet cherries. This is a soursop tree. Again, damaged, hurricane, you can see the damaged stems, Yeah, the breeze is just so strong and this is another cherry tree. This is my water tank, rainwater tank. I use it just to for reserve water, you know what I mean? Just in case, you know what I mean? There we go. Nice rainwater. Then I have a second reserve, it's yeah, I like rainwater. Rainwater is good. I gotta put the screen back over this. I usually keep a screen over this just to make sure that no frogs, mosquitoes, none of that stuff. But it's fresh rainwater. I just caught it between yesterday and today. Get a nice rain, Also some more bananas. Yeah, some more bananas, guys. Yeah, these sugar bananas. You just tell by the smoothness of the leaf. It's kind of different than the other ones. You can see little cherry trees coming up behind. Little cherry trees. I'm gonna give them to the neighbor. I had a neighbor that asked me to help with their yard. This is a big sugar apple tree. This is a bigger version to the small trees I was showing you. It's not bearing right now. This is my scarlet plum tree. It is taking over the yard, people. It really is. It's trying to get to my back door. It's all the way to the house. Yeah, it's a beautiful tree though. Just got damaged by the hurricane too. I can show you, if you notice, at the stem of the tree, the actual trunk of the tree is actually laying, at about a 40-degree angle, 35-degree angle. This tree was originally standing up straight, but again, the hurricanes just blow everything down and it just, has to, amazing. You see, I did that, it just work its way around and, just form a beautiful, system for itself and, it's up and running. In the back here, we have a grape tree. It's called sea grapes. Yeah, that's natural, beautiful, alkaline sea grapes. They are beautiful, but they're not bearing right now. This is a big yellow coconut tree. You know, they're very sweet. I'm not a fan of yellow coconuts. I'm more a fan of a green coconut, you know. My tree out front, that's the green coconut up to the front. That's my favorite. But this here is a yellow coconut tree. It's doing pretty well. My mango tree, this tree is actually not too old. This tree is about 2 years old, 3 years old the most. But again, the hurricane kind of slowed it a bit, but it's doing fine. It's wonderful. So, yes, family. My little papaya is setting. You know, this is a papaya tree. You know, I didn't actually plant this. It just grew there by the truck. Yeah, family. So that's basically my little farming day. That's what I do in a day. You know, this is one of my best friends. I gotta introduce y'all to one of my best friends. You know, yeah. I put some extra pardon. You know, extra condition. It works wonders. You know, it's really, you know, this that does all of this. You know, trimming and, you know, yeah, the same shady. Yeah, it's responsible, you know, for the works. So I give thanks for the love. Rastafari love. You know. Y'all take care of yourself, block up yourself, you know, more life, prosperity. Day out in the sun with the priest, you know, your beautiful sunshine. You know, more love, more joy, prosperity. Yeah, man, let's give nature a try, you know, let's plant, you know, food and, you know, fruits and vegetables, you know, in spite of, you know, no matter what's going on, you know, when you making your salad, you know, and your soups and whatever, and you cut your tomato open, you know, don't throw the seeds in the garbage, you know, just take a little pot of soil and, you know, just throw the seeds there, you know. Look at this little sweet one, it's just coming. Look, just watch me help it come out. Watch, let's go. You see that? Yes, it's a little orange skin. I keep it in there just to keep the soil just slightly acidic. Yeah, so yeah, instead of throwing the seeds away from the sweet peppers, whatever fruit you got, you know, just throw them, you know, right in any soil and they're gonna grow, you know. Just learn as you go. So once again, you're hanging with the priest, you know, early rising. You'll see I work up a sweat. Yeah, getting out the sun is actually good for you, you know. It actually causes your system to, you know, flow and, you know, allows the liquids to move back and forth throughout the cells, you know. Yeah, and this is evidence of it, you know. Water's moving from inside the cell to the outer parts of the cell, you know, in the forms of sweat. So the man said, by the sweat of your eyebrow, you know, you see my eyebrow? Sweating. Man shall eat bread. John, Marcus eyes, Lassie eyes, yeah. Rastafari, black again, loving house.